Uh, in the previous lecture, we seen that the three-tier architecture of the data warehouse, and in that we seen that middle tier. In that middle tier, we are having Olap servers. Here in the Olap servers, we use data cubes. So, what is a data cube, and what are the functionalities of a data cube? We see in this lecture. Here, data cube is a structure that enables Olap to achieve the multi-dimensional functionality. For achieving the multi-dimensional functionality, we are using here data cubes. And also, this data cube is having data in the form of measures as well as in the form of dimensions. And here, the data cube is used to represent data along some measure of interest. Here, data cubes are an easy way to look at the data. Means we can look at data cubes in any dimension. So, if suppose we take as a data cube three-dimensional, we look at the data from three-dimensional view. Okay, and how we see in the coming slides. Please stay for last. Then you will easily understand about these data cubes. Although, so it is a cube. So why it is called cube? Cube is nothing but what is the definition of the cube in the normal mathematical formula? A cube contains some kind of height, length, and width. Like here also, here the cube contains two-dimensional, three-dimensional, higher dimensional, but it has contains length and width and height. Coming to here, data cubes. So data cubes are designed for OLTP and are efficient in data storage. The property of data cube is here. It gives efficiency in the data storage. And the data cube designed for efficiency data retrieval also. Means we have to get the data very fastly from the data cubes. Whereas the cube is comparable to a table in a relational database. Okay, we see dimensions and measures. What is dimension? Dimensions and measures are the tables here. Here we call the dimensions. Dimensions is nothing but dimension tables, which contains descriptive type of data or categorical data, and measures. The measures is nothing but contains some fact data, which is a quality, means quantitative data, means number format of data. So we see here as per the definition in this slide, data cubes have categories called dimensions and measures, whereas measures represent some fact table. We call the measure table as a fact table, and this facts contains numbers. For example, we take here cost, a unit of service, as a measure. In the dimension table, it represents descriptive data, descriptive categories. The data such as time, location, product, these are things comes under dimension tables. We see here, this is a cube. Here the cube contains the data of three-dimensional. Here we are having product, time, and location. We see here the cell phone is a product, modem's product, and wireless mouse is a product, and radar detector is a product. So whereas time is taken in the form of years here, 2000, 2001, 2002, and 2003. In the cell phones, we are stored here in this box, in this cube, we are stored 174. It means the cell phones in the year 2000 in the Euro country have the measure is 174. So we'll see further the slicing and dicing operations of this cube in the coming slides. We see here. Here data cube is a concept, so which is a multi-dimensional cube, and we can view from different angles. Whereas we have to get the data from these cubes by using these operations, which are called slicing, dicing, and rotating. We will see one by one. What is slicing? You know about the slicing, the meaning of the slicing in English. Here, a slicing is nothing but it slides a two-dimensional page selected from the cube. Slicing here takes only two-dimensional. Okay, it is a subset of a multi-dimensional array corresponding to a single value for one or more members of the dimensions, not in the subset. We see the example here. So here, which is a slicing, means the wireless mouse, I want to get the data of the wireless mouse of only wireless mouse. Means only we are extracting this piece. This is slice of this whole cube. Here wireless mouse contains all the locations data and all the years data. We are extracting only two dimension here and here. Okay, this dimensional data we are extracting. This kind of extraction is called as slicing. Whereas we can extract like this also, but here also only we are slicing one piece from the this cube. Here we are extracting only Asia level products, means radar, wireless mouse, modem, cell phones over the period of 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. This kind of selection is called as slicing. So coming to dicing, it is related to slicing, but it has more than one dimension. Here we see in two dimensional only one slice, but in case of dicing we are getting more than two dimension like this. If you go with this dicing concept, here we are extracting this cube. In this cube, what we are having? Cell phones. What is this cube? This cube contains the information of the cell phones of the 2000 year of which location? North Atlantica location. So in this cube, we are having some sub data, which are the cell phones having Nokia, Motorola, Ericsson, Sanyo. Whereas we have divided this 2000 into four quarters. Those are Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And this North Atlantic region having Canada, US, Mexico, and other. So this is called as dicing. Okay, we have to get the one extra piece from the this total cube. We have to extract the one piece. Whereas slicing, we are selecting all all sections like product, time, location of all one two-dimensional kind of data we are taken in the slicing. Whereas dicing, we are extracting only one cube and we are divided into, we are going for the sub modules of the cube. Here we see the cell phone contained this kind of models, and to the 2000 we are getting the data of quarter wise as locations for country wise, Canada, US, and Mexico, and other. This is concept is called as dicing. And rotating is nothing but sometimes it is called as a pivoting. So the rotation of the dimension is nothing but rotating. If you see here, we have this Olap cube product location time. I want to change this in the place of location. I want to get the time, and I want to get the in place of time location. We can change like this: product, time, location. This concept is called as rotating. Whereas dimensions contains which kind of data? Already we see descriptive kind of data, and each dimension includes different level of categories. So we have to uh, dimension tables we can derive like this. In the time we are having 2000, 2001, 2000, 2003, and we have to subdivide q1, q2, q3, q4, and further we can divide into July, August, September, and October. This is the structure of the dimensions table. And whereas categories, so each category having some classification here, such as years, time, and in the dimension tables. So these categories can be at different levels of information with a dimension. So we seen that categories, we are having this parent category as well as the child category. So the upper category we called as whereas time is having 2000, from that we are extracting Q1, Q2, Q3, whereas 2000 is acting as parent, and Q1, Q2, Q3 are acting as a child category. So this is a thing. If you see here, time, in the time we are having 2000, 2000. These are the year category, and is a quarter category and month category. Whereas this Q3 is the parent category of this month category. Okay, this is about the categories, and coming to locations, this can be divided into like this. Okay, whereas measures, what is measure? A measure is a nothing but which is a quantitative data or facts of a variables which stores only numerical fields, which is called as measures. If suppose we taken as a measures as a table like this, in the 2003 we are having cell phones is 101, modems 84, wireless mouse 98, radar detectors 98, 75. These cell values are called as measures in the fact table. This is about the Olap cube operations and slicing, dicing, and facts and dimension tables. Okay, please subscribe and like for the more coming videos for the data warehousing concepts. Thank you very much.